The setting was lit, illuminated with pomp, color and glam. The handmade costumes were breathtaking, some so simple, while others as complex as they could get. From the shoes, the attire, and even to the eyes, meticulous in position, the cosplayers enjoyed their time. Cosplay is the art of dressing up like your favorite character in video games, movies, comic books, or animes. But how important of an art is costume play to cosplayers? Newton Onyancha says that he's more expressive when in the costumes.
Don't really have an owner, and then it's like music. It's what you feel. I can't really say I felt it and then I went and did it. Rather, what I can say is, I don't know, I get mesmerized by characters who really don't have that strong expose, but then they're amazing characters underneath.
I'm an introvert, and normally I wouldn't do this ever. I actually even dress very conservatively, and you can see from the character I picked. I mean, it's a bold move. It brings out a side of me that I wouldn't normally have, or I wouldn't normally be this.
So I'd like to believe that I try to do characters that I'd love to portray and like mimic, or characters that remind me of myself.
For Shortcake Chan, a medical student at the University of Nairobi, cosplay is time-consuming, but to hack both school and passion, sacrifice is key.
I try as much as possible to focus on school stuff Monday to Friday because my days are very packed, classes 8 to 5, Monday to Friday. So I usually try, that can be very hectic, that's how people get very stressed and all that. So for me, cosplay now helps me decompress on the weekends. So weekends is when I normally spend my time crafting if there's something I want to craft for, or if there's a convention. Yeah, either weekends or holiday time.
Not all costumes can be bought in the shops, with cosplayers at times forced to spend a significant amount of time making the costumes. This costs them from between 5,000 to 50,000 Kenya shillings.
Sometimes, if you're lucky enough, the costume you're trying to emulate will be something basic you can find in a wardrobe, like jeans and t-shirts. Sometimes you can get lucky, you don't have to invest in a whole new costume.
But cosplaying is not everyone's cup of tea.
In some places around the world, you have people cosplaying in extreme outfits that of creatures that from the world of fantasy. And I can understand how somebody from the outside looking in who sees someone dressed as a vampire would think that it's. So we understand that. So there's that level of understanding where, as a new thing, as a new form of entertainment or hobby in the country, you have some demographics that would think that this is wrong or evil. So I think that's one of the biggest things that we're really trying to break down, and that's something that this kind of workshop aims to do.
This kind of art was first showcased in Japan. Other countries where cosplay is famous include Germany, France and Italy.